Hello and welcome. This is Gigi and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Virgos for the week starting May 30th, 2016. And if you like to have a private reading from me, you can send me an email at gigileetarot@gmail.com. You can also subscribe to my channel. I would be very appreciative. Thank you for those who subscribed already, and welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your private messages, your Google Pluses. It truly means a lot to me. And I also posted below the video where you could find me on social media as well. And now, my Virgos, on to your reading. I want you to know that prior to recording your reading, I meditate and ask Spirit for guidance, and I also shuffle the cards as well. Let's see what we have for you in the past position this week. We have here the Page of Swords, looking at the past, okay? Page of Swords, oh, how can I describe this card? He's a little annoyance because he has immaturity. And he likes to point fingers. In this case, it's like a weapon, okay? So what we know so far is you have a lot of energy right now in your 10th house in Gemini, okay? You have the Sun in Gemini. You have Venus also in Gemini. So there could be some type of energy where you know, there's things that are being said that you're not aware of, maybe in terms of your career or in terms of your ambition goals, okay? Because like I said, he's not looking in the future, he's just looking this way. So, or there could be things that you find out that were said, or, you know, a little bit of, how can I say, things that could be hidden from you, okay? And because I say 10th house because of the Sun, it's in this area, but it could be in other area. It doesn't necessarily has to be in your career. It could be also, you know, in terms of your friend group circle. It could be in your house or, you know, with your family. But there's certainly some type of communication that is not purposely being sent to you. Things that maybe that you could be involved or could be concerning to you. And that could be withheld. Okay, but we'll have to see the other cards to see what Spirit is trying to say. So let's see what we have in the position of the near past this week. We have another Swords card. We have the Nine of Swords. So some of you may feel restricted. Okay, I mean, although your ruler Mercury is in direct motion, okay, it still has to go through the same degree that it was when it started to go retrograde. And that period, that phase, we call it shadow phase, okay? So there's a few things you're not too sure how to move forward, or, you know, you're not sure yet, okay? The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, but not in terms of stress, but mostly in your mind, okay? And, you know, Virgos spend a lot of time in there, okay? Overthinking sometimes. And here you could be you could have the impression that something is going on. You cannot yet put your finger on it, and you may not be able to express it because, you know, you can't, you know, Virgos are very rational, intelligent and rational. So you cannot just base your impression on hearsay or just your intuition. So you're not ready to put action, okay? You're not ready to do something, or you may not know what to do yet, okay? But let's see what we have in the position of the future this week. What is going on? There's a lot of swords. Now we have the Three of Swords, okay? Yes, I do feel that there's something going on. I mean, the good news is you have Jupiter in your sign, okay? So regardless, you will always be favored, okay? Because Jupiter is the planet of abundance and expansion. Okay, and right now it's sitting in your house very comfortably, okay, after a long retrograde. So here, you know, it could be that you may be disappointed of the things that you hear. And I say the things that you hear because it's swords, it's about air. Air is about communication, okay? And although Mercury, like I said, is in direct direction, or direct motion, I should say, in your ninth house, it still has to go through the shadow phase. So ninth house is about truth. Okay, on a certain level also it's about religion and spirituality, sometimes also media and writing. Okay, but here there's something, there may be something that could bring you some type of sorrow, but I would feel mostly disappointed, because I feel that there's something going on that you have felt, but you didn't really give too much time or too much attention. And now with Mercury, your ruler, going back, reviewing everything, you'll find out. Okay? And sometimes, especially having this energy in your ninth house, like we had the last few weeks, it brings us this comfortable well-being where we don't judge, we don't pay attention too much, we want to remain pure and understanding of others. But sometimes in life, it's not like that. And, boundaries, it's healthy, okay? Sometimes we have to put limit or restriction to other people, but now it seems that you have restricted yourself by not being able to get the clarity that you need, okay? Or not being able to ask the question when the time was there, okay? Now things are coming back, okay? But let's see what we have in a position of the outcome this week. We have the King of Cups. So you'll have an ally. And the King of Cups, not that he's necessarily looking in that direction or is looking ahead. He's not like looking specifically at something, okay? He's just evolved. He just wants to involve himself emotionally, okay? And it could represent, the reason why I say an ally is because you, Virgo, my earth sign, and water sign, water and earth make things grow. So together, this person is going to bring you the clarity that you need, but more so the understanding and the compassion that you need. Because I feel that right now for my Virgos, you're in a place in your life where you're really just like, you don't want to go at war with people. You don't feel necessarily that things are that important that you used to find important. That you have a certain different view of things right now. You're in a different position. So yes, there will be disappointment, or there could be disappointment. It's a general reading. You may be able to avoid that by just knowing ahead of time, okay, and just telling yourself, oh, I felt something was going on. Here it is. But sometimes also it could, it could represent, maybe a relationship with there's someone else involved, or where or there's some type of issues in the relationship or things that was hidden from you. But the King of Cups here will help you, okay? So it will give you the compassion, the understanding for you to review everything, your behavior and the behavior of others. Because you see, it's all about air, mental energy, how we learn from that, okay? And the cups is not really compatible with air. It's a different type of level. But it's just to tell you that this is where you are in your life, where you see things differently. It's not about, fighting or just creating obstacle for yourself or other people. It's about becoming better. It's about evolving, having this maturity where you see how you're able to deal with things when it comes to when it comes to disappointment or heartbreak. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Virgos. Let me know how this resonated with you. Leave me comments. Until next week, send you lots of kisses. I love you.